So how do you actually obtain this class? Well, the answer is actually very annoying. The quest is super long. I'm just gonna show you the requirements and then some guidance on how to actually get the runes and how to get this stupid class that took me so long. Okay, so I'm in Forest Town. I should not be here, kind of. The first thing that you want to do is you want to get base mage, which if you want to know where it is, it's literally just him. You track him. It will show you he's just a wizard in a house. All you need is XP and money. That's it. Once you get him, you want to get Orderly Super. And you will then go to, you cannot track him if you haven't spoken to him before, I believe. But it is the Angela. So, Desert Town, bridge. You walk, bridge. You go to that woman up there, and if you have base mage, some money, and XP, and the super orderly, she will then give you priest. So once you're done with that, you actually got your priest. It's just a church up there on the mountain. I just want to climb it. You just climb that wall and you just climb it and you'll be there. Once you have your priest, you will then flip your alignment and you will be using all your books for chaotic. So it's gonna take you some books. Once you get the anarchic, which is the chaotic ultra, you will then be going to the volcano. So if you know where to go, just skip the video till I'm at the volcano. Otherwise, I'm gonna be gliding, walking, and going there. So if you follow the river and you reach the end of the beach, you will be on this hill, on this mountain. And if you did the lurker hand quest in front of the Tundra gate, he will then be able to take you to the volcano. So, I've seen some method of someone climbing here and going somewhere to go to the trainer, but it's not what I did. When you're doing the quest, killing the bats actually clears some of your insanity. It also cleans some heat, but it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that it does clear your insanities if you kill a bat. So I don't mind killing bats while going here. So the bat right here. I normally kill all of them just in case, so they don't knock me into the lava. I don't even know how to touch the lava that time. So you go across the bridge, you go past the bats. You don't take fire damage, or you're stupid. I'm just not paying attention really. So this is the candle tree. I was gonna call it the fire tree, I forgot it was called the candle tree. So we're gonna reach this little thing, we'll go past it, and you will climb this black wall, which is gonna take you to another gray wall. And then you already can see the green stuff. So that is the biome that was added in this update with the new class. Simply just keep going. You will go through on the spike. You will climb. Now you can glide across, but once you're doing the quest you will not be able to glide, so normally just double jump here and I attach to the wall. Then everything else is very simple. And here we are. This is the location. It's very pretty. It's the lunar altar. And all of these are very crazy mages. This is their leader. So, once you talk to him, you will now begin the pain. You will now have to start the quest of collecting 5 runes, which is a lot. Because each rune is in a different part of the biome and you cannot use teleports, cannot use anything. Well, once you pick up the rune, you cannot teleport. Before that, you can teleport willy-nilly. So, I'm gonna show you some spots. I'm just gonna reset because I don't have any balance fragments. The beach has a rune that is very easy to get to, so I'm gonna show that one. So, this is a rune. You need to collect 5 of these. They're always in the exact same locations. You need to collect 5 different ones. There's 5 in total. So you have to collect all of them. And the way you do this is you click, and the moment you click, it will start spawning vortexes around you after a few seconds. And there's also gonna be eyes looking at you from all directions. If your gaze meets the eye, you will get insanities after hearing a sound effect. You want to not do that, because if you get too many insanities, your head explodes, you die. While this is all going on, you will want to go back all the way to the trainer, enter the circle that's in front of the trainer, and it's gonna put the rune inside. It is very simple actually, this quest is very simple. The only problem is that it's very time consuming. So, if you press F6, it will show a lot of information. What you're looking at is position, that's your coordinates. I'm gonna close this chat. That is your coordinates. And the way I was able to hunt down all of my runes was, I found a screenshot of someone publicizing basically everything, which is this one, by X After Dark. The first IDK is forest biome. You follow the river and go around the area where as far as the graveyard is, but you just follow the beach. You just go follow the coastline. And then once you go far enough, you'll just follow the coordinates, you'll climb onto a hill, and you'll be able to find a rune. And from that position, it's very simple. You just go to the beach, you go to the volcano, you just put the rune in circle. Very simple. So spots like that, desert, the first one is simple, that's the forest one. The second one is simple, the desert. Jungle is a bit more tricky. I'm gonna show it the jungle. So you go to the pylon, the jungle pylon. And then you can look at the coordinates to know where it is, but I already know where it is because I did fail it once. So I had to go back here. This location does have Gorians. Also, I do recommend always have a glider. It just makes everything so much easier. You cannot use it while doing the mission, but getting to the runes themselves is gonna be easier with a glider. Because it's a glider, come on. So, Gorians do spawn here. Do be warned. Sometimes the runes themselves will glow to you. They will be like a purple eyeball when you get near them. And they will glow through walls just to indicate that they're here. But here's one. You just click on it. You will have the rune. For 3 seconds the vortexes will not spawn. But they will start spawning. So what I recommend doing is just going along this. And you will know where to go by going to header. So you will mark her. And you will have to keep looking downwards. So you don't get the incentives from the eyeballs. But you can still take a glimpse. Looking at one eyeball is fine, like I did it all the time. So you will see where the header is. And you will basically just try to reach her. So I don't care because I am safe. So I don't mind taking fall damage. You might want to have a lucky horseshoe or just climb the wall to not take fall damage. And if you have Cloud in a Bottle, you can infinite mana climb. It's what I use a lot. But basically, once you reach the Alchemist Trainer, you will want to climb the biggest tree in there. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. This is not the path I was taking. But you could take this. It's a bit risky with the double jump on this part, but it works. Does it even work? Yeah, it does work. Aha! I was taking a bit easier path, although I think this is easier. It's just that the last one was brain dead. I wasn't thinking. With the jungle rune, you will run all the way here. And you will meet the Alchemist Trainer. So that's Charybdis boss arena actually. You don't want to go there. You just keep climbing on top. I had actually no clue that Charybdis was so close to Heather. And that is Heather. So once you reach her, you can track a different NPC. The way I navigate the map is by tracking NPCs. So I was actually talking to a guy that already had the class when I was getting my class. You basically want to climb this tree right now. I went in the wrong tree. I did it before as well when I was progressing. The way he told me that I need to go to the desert after climbing a big tree next to Heather. And I was like, okay, desert, I'll just mark Thai because this guy is in desert. And by doing that, I now know that behind this wall, it's desert. So what I did is I climbed the tree. The big tree, like I was told to. And by marking Thai, I knew where I should be dropping off. Around this part, I think, is where I dropped. Yeah, I dropped there. So this is where I use my double jump. You don't need double jump, but slightly less fall damage. And keep in mind, there's gonna be vortexes spawning all the time around you. So you will not be going as fast as I am right now. But yeah, you reach desert. And from the desert, I expect that you know where to go. Because you'll be climbing these parts. You'll be trying to not take fall damage just to be safe. But I don't care, I use glider. Yeah, you'll be just climbing down there. You'll keep climbing, and then once you're in desert, you want to know where to go. You go and go to the notebook. Actually, is there the guy that takes you? I don't think he's here. No, but what I did is I just tracked Phobos, and then I know that he's in that direction, right? So I just follow. I go to the beach, and I follow towards that marker, and it will eventually lead you to the tower, where there's the submarine. And you go to the volcano, and you do the same thing all over again. So let's go back to the list. Jungle, simple. IDK, goddamn, that's the Tundra. That's the Tundra. The most painful part is the Tundra. So what you will want to do, you can climb walls and glide if you want to, but it's not my thing. I just like to go the way it was intended to be. What the? Mages, am I right? Alright, so that is the gate. Everyone knows. And go through it. So the Tundra rune is in a very annoying spot. It is very deep in the tundra, the deepest part actually. The greater frostfall, which as some or most people know, is where the Yeti is. This game's version of Primadon. He's very big and very angry and very mean. But you actually don't need to interact with him at all. You're safe. Like, you're so high up anyways, he never reaches you. He will aggro on you though. Do not be alarmed if he does. I like to avoid all the mobs, just not waste my time. One thing to keep in mind though. Never climb if Ice Elemental or the Bat is on you, because they will fly to you and knock you off. And there's been so many people who got wiped doing this quest. Don't become one of them. Now I'm ballsy, so I don't care that there's a bat chasing me. But if I die here, it would be funny. I want to ignore the bat. For the giant on the bridge, you can just grab his attention and then go back. And as you can see, he despawns. It's just how the mobs work in this game. The wolves always aggro in here. There's not enough space for you to run. Unless you climb maybe? I don't know. I don't care. So once you reach this area, you can press F6 and you can start seeing where you need to be. Kind of messed up my clicks there. My brain just lagged. Don't worry about it. But basically, we gliding. Now let's see if I remember the spot without having to press F6. I think it was somewhere in here. I think this is it. So this cave right here. Is it? No, it's right here. It was somewhere here. Oh, there it is. So you click on that. And then same shenanigans. Now, what I did here to escape the tundra, since it's really annoying to do so, I basically just climbed the walls. So I went up here. I think I climbed this one. Maybe not. Or maybe I did. I think I climbed here. And then I climbed on this waterfall, and then a bat attacked me. I don't know where it came from. But basically I kept climbing. And then I went on top of that, and I basically just, once I got on top of those walls, I opened up my notebook and I tracked Tim, which was all the way there. Actually, I don't think I tracked Tim. No, I tracked Hungry Man, which was at the graveyard. So I went up here, and then I went all around, and then I got to the Hungry Man, which is the graveyard, which is, as I mentioned before, pretty close to the submarine. So from the submarine, you're in the volcano and you do everything all over again. You go through the cave, you get to the trainer, you give him the rune, and you're done with Tundra. Good for you. Also, that is the Dragon Ball Z reference over there, if you were wondering. There's like Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo. I don't know why they're there, but they're there. That is basically it. So press F6 if you need the exact coordinates. And you'll see your coordinates. I sent you the list. The list is accurate. I used it myself to get my class. And yeah, have fun. It is not fun. This quest was not fun.